Hey everyone, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel called Drum Power. My name's Greg Slone, and this is a really special video. I'm making an announcement that I'm very proud of, and that is I am endorsing CZ Customs Custom Drums. They are a family-owned business here in the good old United States of America. Bill Spray is the president, CEO, and just master craftsman of building drums. He can get you anything you want. If you want maple drums, if you want birch drums, even if you want metal drums, I've talked to him about that, about doing maybe a steel or aluminum snare drum in the future. But anyway, I am now an artist endorser with CZ Customs, and they have just released, just made, and I have mine here, a CZ Customs Greg Slone Signature Snare Drum. So you can check that out. This thing is absolutely awesome. You can see I have a tone control on this thing that I asked for. Let me see the inside of this drum. Well, we have a lot of glare from the light in the room, so hopefully you're catching a good shot of this here. But just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drum. Even put the head on it that I asked for. Bill Spray, awesome, awesome, awesome drum builder. This is the Greg Slone Signature Snare Drum with the custom shattered finish. Now the way he did this, he can correct me if I'm wrong in a future video or something like that, but I believe this is a charcoal stain on this drum, and he added some metallic paint to that, if I'm correct, on that base coat, and then he hand painted with a silver metallic that shattering effect, and it just is beautiful. I'm loving this drum. And so we put that shattering effect on there, and of course then I signed the drum, as you can see, and then they put clear coat on it. All of the hardware on this thing is top quality. Die cast hoops, top and bottom, the lug casings, everything top notch, phenomenal and simple throw off design. Even the air holes, top quality on this thing. I asked for, I mean, of course you can get it if you order my signature snare drum from CZ Customs. This sound control, I just love having those for if I'm in the studio and I need a quick change on the sound, on the dampening effect of the drum, and I don't want to throw tape all over my drums or the sticky goopy moon gel and all that kind of stuff. So I love the old style tone controls, and Bill made that happen for me. Butt plate is phenomenal on this thing, and the shell is unbelievable. This is a maple shell. This is a 10-ply maple shell, 6.5 inches deep, 14 inches around. I believe he got his shell from Nordic, and they make an awesome shell. He of course had to drill the holes and do the hardware they wanted and do the phenomenal custom finish on this drum, but the shells are phenomenal. Got 45-degree bearing edges, cut both ways actually. It's pretty impressive. So very little of the head is actually touching on this drum. So it's loud and it sings proud, I must say. Bearing edges are phenomenal that way. And then even the snare beds are as good as I've ever seen. Snare beds are very, very fine-tunedly done. And then, of course, Bill just knocked it out of the park with the finish and choosing all the hardware that goes on this and putting it together. Gonna let you hear this drum real quick, just off the cuff here. I do have a clip that I will, add into this video of me playing this snare drum, actually just specifically personally for Bill, because when I got it home, Bill Spray, of course, wanted my feedback as soon as possible. So I quickly tuned it up and shot some video of me playing on this drum set, and I sent it to Bill. But I think I'm just gonna add that into this video so you can actually hear it immediately after I first tuned it up and played on it. And then also there's a clip that I took when Bill first gave me the drum in person. So I shot footage of that, and that's going to be in this video as well. But let's let you hear this thing very quickly, just while I'm sitting here, before we cut away to those clips. And here it is, as I have it tuned right now. Now, many of you know that I'm playing in a phenomenal band, Joe Riley and the Hellhounds, and this is tuned up for that gig, and it's a hard rock, 2 guitars with huge stack amps and loud bass and keyboards as well. So this drum has to hold up and cut through that. One thing I was telling Bill, this is probably the most versatile snare drum I've ever had in terms of tuning it. You can have it pitched really low and slappy and fat sounding, or you can crank it really high and get that Stewart Copeland effect, just really bright, high-pitched, cutting, biting snare. I've got this on the higher side. It's not not tuned up anywhere near as high as like Stewart Copeland would do, but it's on the higher end because I need it to cut through the guitars. And I'll just let you hear it how it is right here. Just play some simple stuff for you. And that's just center of the drum. Haven't even caught the die-cast hoop yet, which, by the way, even cross stick on this without even flipping the stick over. I'll just cross stick it straight up. Sounds phenomenal. You get this little don't really have my set set up to play as a full set, but you get the idea. Really good cross stick sound. But if I catch these die-cast hoops and this snare head at the same time, and this drum, it'll take your head off. Which of course I have to do sometimes on stage when you're competing with a lot of guitar amps and things like that. But the drum sounds phenomenal. As you can see, it looks phenomenal. Let you hear it with the snares off. So you can hear it's fairly upper mid pitched. It just sounds phenomenal. But anyway, I just wanted to announce that I am now an artist endorser with CZ Customs. You can also see it on the shirt here. Bill Spray runs the company, does most of the labor at this point for the company, and he does a phenomenal job. So anyway, just wanted to give them a shout out. CZ Customs. These are pro custom, made in the USA drums. They do phenomenal work. Hopefully you can see how really gorgeous and beautiful this drum is, and it is heavy. It is made to stay. This thing is going to go on tour with me when I tour with Joe Riley and the Hellhounds, and I have no worries whatsoever whether or not this drum can hold up and take the beating that a tour can give an instrument. This thing, it's the most solid drum I've ever owned, and I've owned just about every company you can name, snare drums and drum sets. So anyway, let's get to some of those clips. We'll throw you to the clip where Bill actually handed me this drum for the first time, and then you'll see the clip where I actually demonstrated this drum for Bill, and now it's going to be a demonstration for you. So anyway, you guys take care, you keep rocking. Check this out. I'm closing my eyes. Hopefully this camera's on, Bill. As he's pulling the drum out.
Here, you sexy beast.
Exciting.
You guys get first glance. Brother Greg, on the count of 3.
Bill's gonna tell me when I can look.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. Wow. I hope this video does this justice, because I'm gonna say right now, prettiest, most unique drum I've ever seen in person. You hit this out of the park, brother.
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you.
Look at it. There's the master, Bill Spray. He did this, man. He's been kind of. Excellent throw-off design. Yep. Very quick and smooth. Wow. There it is. There's the custom tone control. Wow. I'm blown away, man.
Good.
I mean, he was sending me some teaser photos, but yeah, unbelievable in person.
Nothing like seeing it for the first time.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna kill this video so I can pick it up and like really get into it. But thank you so much, Bill. This is the guy at CZ Customs. I'm gonna be doing a YouTube video on this drum and on your company, and you know, we'll put your information on there so people can get a hold of you. But I mean, I guess while I got you, do you have any idea what your range is going to be on these, depending on it? Because I know you said this, of course, is the die-cast hoops. You could go different hoops, but that's about it, right?
I could go
that and the tone
hoops,
control, and that's about it.
It's about as
So it's going to be a top quality maple shell. I guess they wouldn't. This is a 10-ply, but they could do an 8-ply or something like that, which would maybe be. I don't know if it's really any cheaper or not.
A few bucks. It's not a huge difference.
This one's 6.5. I guess they could, you know, conceivably get a 5 or a 5.5.
Okay.
But that's the only kind of changes he's going to make. This is a pro quality drum. He's not going to get cheap shells. You're not going to get cheap shells. You're not going to get cheap lugs. And
heavy duty hoops. I mean, die cast hardware. It'll come in better.
Yeah. So what do you guess the lowest price range of a drum like this would end up, give or take, and then the highest price range?
Highest price range house built like you're looking here with your signature on it, we're looking at about $679.
Okay.
$579 without, if they wanted to, you know, if they were just looking for
just without the signature.
Yeah.
Yep. Why the hell would you guys want to do that? No, go ahead.
And then to step down with a little bit, you know, with the different hoops and leave out the tone control, you're still looking at somewhere in that $429 range.
Which, I mean, for the quality of this drum, I can tell you, that's a great price.
I mean, you go into Guitar Center and you'll see drums $500 and $600 that aren't anywhere near.
They're factory made out in Taiwan or
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, this is
Sweatshop labor.
all done right here in America
In the great
By-
state of Kentucky.
by that man right there. So thanks so much, Bill. Thanks for the information.
Appreciate it, Greg.
All right, thank you.
Bill Spray, how's it going, my man? Here she is, the beautiful, beautiful snare drum you made for me. Been tuning it up and playing around with, tuning it deeper, tuning it higher, lower pitched, higher pitched, choking it more, choking it less, dampening it more, dampening it less. I think for the Hellhounds thing, I've got it dialed into what I would be doing. I will be having these sticks that aren't so destroyed sent to me here in the next few days, but this is the stick that I was telling you about that's got the extra length, and these of course are chewed up, but that's the basic tuning that I've come up with that I think is going to work great for that band. But of course, I'll know more on Sunday when we actually practice together. I might raise or lower the pitch depending on that. I like the snares where they're at. Turning them off. You can hear I've got this fairly high because I need to cut through all those guitar amps, those freaking stacks and Marshalls and things that they're using. But sounds unbelievable. I did want you to hear the difference because we talked about, not just different people playing the drums, but even just different sticks with the same person. I've got a few different sticks here, and you'll hear what it does to this drum. So this is the one I would be using. It's nice and full and bright sounding. If I went to a heavier stick, these are Vic Firth SD1 Generals. This chokes it. I mean, it's cool sounding depending on what you're doing, but it chokes it out a little bit more because these sticks are so heavy. It's got, just a more weight going into it, so it's kind of, just a heavier sound. I hope I don't have to go to a stick this heavy to out duel the guitars. I don't think I will, because this drum is really explosive, as you can hear. It's loud as hell. That's not even catching the rim. That's just the drum itself. If I'm catching the rim with it, it's actually, I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but it's really almost deafening in this room when I catch these phenomenal die-cast hoops with it, which of course I'm going to need to do that at some points. But that's that one. Here's, just for comparison, a much thinner stick, and you'll hear it's a lot brighter sounding. Which this would be awesome for jazz. We could bust that out on this drum, just not even changing the tuning. I probably would in a recording situation change the tuning for a jazz thing. But with these lighter sticks, cuts nice. But again, phenomenal job, man. I'm gonna do a video on this hopefully tomorrow. My wife and I are supposed to go to a wedding. I think I told you that when we talked about doing this on Saturday. But hopefully before that she can film me for my YouTube channel, and I'll go over this phenomenal drum. Even with you know, more or less dampening and stuff. It's the actually I've got this turned around the other way just to set it up real quick and play it for you. But the tone control is, you know, a little less than midway. So it's touching, but it's not touching crazy tight. So I can still get that to ring, but not to carry on for a long period of time. Live, I might just, you know, leave it wide open. But just playing around with it right now. So just let you hear it with the drums. Die-cast hoops are just freaking singing, man. I mean, when I do that kind of a Latin-y it really sings nice. And of course, I should let you hear this. Snares off. Unbelievable. You just whew. I hope it's coming across on the video. This thing is freaking phenomenal. I literally am recording this right now at 9 o'clock, 9:02, and I'm going to send this to you on Messenger right away here. Take care, Bill. I love it. Thank you so much. This drum is crushing, man. It's really amazing. Thank you. Okay, here's Bill's business card for CZ Customs. Shoot him an email, which you'll see in the upper left-hand corner, or give him a phone call. Bill is phenomenal. Thank you again, Bill.